I just love Willie Third Street. Everything I do, I've based off of him. It's kind of like how Bob Dylan loved Woody Guthrie. I just love fucking Willie Third Street, and I just can't get enough. Everything I do, I just want it to sound like a Willie Third Street record because Tink Tink, he's like everything to me. Seven Wonders of the fucking World, dude. Out, dude. I never got over that shit.
So some people talk about writer's block, which I've never had because I don't actually write per se like original stuff. I just I go and I attach myself to other people's music that I feel like they're not using, and then it's mine, and then that in essence I wrote. And so one of the like gold mines of my career was finding Willie Third Street, and I thought, this guy isn't using this, so it's mine. And so it just, I'm lucky in that way that I don't have writer's block, because I can just take anything that's not being used and then it's mine. You know what I'm saying? So, if you want to find my music, you can, where do you go to?
WillieThirdStreet.com.
No, it's KurtVile.com. So I showed up at the studio one day and they were like, what are we going to do here today? And so I was like, well, basically it's just exactly like this. And I handed the producer a Willie Third Street CD, and he was like, really, what is this? What are we doing? And we looked the guy up on the internet, and he shaves his head, and everybody in the room were like, dude, you have totally luxurious fucking locks of hair. He shaves his head. He doesn't deserve to have music like that. And so I was like, yeah, I know, right? So we just I said, basically, let's just do this exact album and put it out. Nobody's gonna know. It's gonna be fucking awesome. And so the fact that I was able to find this album and then go to the studio and recreate it and put it out, it was pretty much my idea all along. So what you said about would I ever respond to Willie Third Street and play a show? Maybe the answer is no. But he can come to my show. He can buy a ticket just like everybody else, or from a scalper or whatever. But I'm not gonna let people listen to the same album played by two different people. Oh, my hair's so awesome. You know where they say when worlds are colliding and two entities can't be in the same room together, from Seinfeld or something. So that's where I'm at with that. Is I can't be in the same room with this person that doesn't exist, because he wasn't using his music and I did it, and I did it. I'm not gonna say better, but I am gonna say that I actually did it because he wasn't using it. And then it's what it is. His day's gone, and my day's here. Look at this hair. I mean, he shaves his head. It's so funny. And he can't do this shit with his lip. Watch. Three. I like to count when the photographer is like, hey, work with me. And I'm like, oh, you work with me. You see me counting with my fingers? I'm flipping you off, you dick. And this is where I slit my wrist. And then it was like, oh, you're not talented at all. Then I was like, I can find a seamstress. And sometimes I just hang out in places with bags in my hands, and it's just on film so poetic, man. I don't drive this car. I don't even straight up have a Prius. Who doesn't have a fucking Prius? A show to see two different dudes play the same album back to back. Yeah, we could totally. I could play a show, and he could buy a ticket and come, and then after the place lets out, he could play for the people that clean up and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? don't care. They wouldn't know the difference. They're stupid. They clean up after a concert, and I rub my eye when I get nervous to watch what I do with my lip when I'm nervous.
I feel like they just pack arenas. Pretty Pimpin's my song. Pretty Pimpin's my song.
So like they're always trying to censor me, and like, you know, all these people with the label, they don't want me to talk about like being extremely honest about like where I stole these songs. But this is like the one interview that I'm gonna do where I'm gonna actually say like where I got all of these songs from, and like thanks for listening, and in closing, I'm Willie 3rd Street, and I approve this message. Did I say that out loud?